There's a lot of single moms out there that'll jump on Facebook and jump on Instagram or whatever and be like, Happy Father's Day to me. I don't like that. And I'm going to tell you why. A mother is a very, very, very important role to a child. Don't lessen that by taking away from it saying, I got to be both. That's Newman from Seinfeld.
Is this the way Jurassic Park started?
Yeah.
I don't fucking remember this part, dude.
For real?
I swear to you.
Dotson. We have Dotson here. You don't remember this part?
Like, I get the shaving cream part and all that because I know what he does later, but I don't remember this part.
He's selling the embryos to that guy, and that guy's giving him that container to take the embryos out of there.
I promise to you, I don't have any recollection of this part of the movie whatsoever.
Well, you knew that guy was the villain of this movie, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the one that started it.
What'd you think he was stealing that stuff for?
No, I don't even remember that part.
You don't remember him like in the cold freeze where he's taking the little
I remember
vials?
all that stuff. I remember everything he did, but I didn't see that part where he's like starting everything. I remember this. This is where I felt like the movie started.
Really?
Yeah, dude. I don't remember.
What about the whole beginning? Like they're at the dig site and they found the fucking
the shit,
the Velociraptor bones.
Oh yeah, that. Yeah, I remember that.
And Dr. Hammond shows up in his helicopter and he's got. I
just don't remember Big Dude making the deal, like how to do it.
Oh no,
I don't. I don't. That's weird. And I watched this at the theater when it came out.
Did you really?
And I watched it. Oh yeah.
I didn't. This was VHS for me all day.
I was how old was I? Maybe 11. Yeah.
Jeff Goldblum's
11 or 12.
shit too, dude.
Yeah, he's dope.
Did you like him in The Fly?
Dope. I like him. He's just unorthodox, but he's himself. It's like they say in acting. Don't act. Be yourself, and just fill in the role.
That's how I feel about Christopher Walken. That dude.
It's always like you're the same character, but it fits the mold of that scene or movie, whatever.
You know.
All right, guys. So welcome to the Sonder experience. Number 51, one after our 50th. This Father's Day edition of the Sonder experience.
Okay.
Coming live and in living color. Well, not live, but we will soon. Either way, I'm here with the journey, Garrett Olson.
Yee.
I am the nightmare, Jesse Infinite.
Oh
shit.
Hey,
here we go.
I didn't even know you changed that.
Hell yeah, dude.
I didn't even know you changed that. And then I'm trying
did.
to like put the links in the bio and I can't find your shit. And I'm like, where is this dude?
Cheat
I thought
code.
you got kicked off Instagram for nudity.
Oh, for putting Bruno on his fucking opera shit, sleeping?
Oh, yeah.
That's dope, huh? I want to shout out all the fathers to tomorrow's Father's Day.
Hell
When
yeah.
you guys watch this, it'll be past already, but
That's fine.
for sure, Father's Day week. Father's Day is always continual grind. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you know,
It's just
and
a
it's
day,
different.
dude.
It's different, though. It's different than Mother's Day, right?
Do you know the number one holiday in this country is Christmas? Do you know the second number one holiday is Mother's Day?
That makes sense. That makes sense. I would have thought maybe Thanksgiving is in there somewhere. New Year's,
Mother's Day is number
St.
2.
Patrick's Day.
Oh, yeah. That's my anniversary.
Really?
Yeah.
Dope.
Did that on purpose.
Really?
Yeah, so I don't forget it.
Is that when you asked her to commit to you?
No.
No?
New Year's Eve. I'm sorry, Christmas Eve.
But you met her on St. Patrick's?
No.
So what's the anniversary
I
about?
didn't want to forget it, and it was the next upcoming holiday.
Okay. All right. So
And that's
we know
real,
how
bro.
Garrett does this. I thought I put this thing on silent, and I'm getting messages.
Silent just means it doesn't ring.
No, but it went bing.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, I did. I heard it. Come on, man.
I didn't hear it.
Well, you didn't. I did.
You got ears like a dog, dude.
I got everything like a dog. You know
What
what
you
I'm saying?
got?
Where I got that
That
drive.
little pink thing. When you get excited.
Oh, that's a pig.
That lipstick.
No, have you seen the pigs?
No.
How they get down?
No.
And how it goes into the female? So my dad used to have a pig farm
Uh-huh.
a few years back.
Your dad
Him
definitely
and my
killed
uncle.
people then. Your dad definitely killed people.
Nah.
You know pigs will eat the whole body except the teeth?
Yep.
Your dad definitely put it.
Well, he just went after people that had fake teeth.
Oh, his teeth were made of wool.
There you go. So when the male mates, and I know my dad's going to watch this.
Okay.
So I hope I'm doing this correctly.
Fact check.
Yeah. When it gets on its lady, on its female pig, I don't know the correct term, the connection goes like this, like a drill. It spins up in there.
Curled chorizo?
It's different. It's like
it's spiraled?
It spirals in. It spirals in the thing.
Their wiener.
Yep.
Straight up.
Straight up.
Are they fucking spiraled inside?
I'm not sure, man. I would think so because it just do.
Are they fucking or putting together IKEA furniture? What the fuck?
Well, can you imagine what the female pig must be feeling? Can you imagine if you're... This is Father's Day edition. Let's not get X-rated.
How do you think we became fathers?
Well, not by the drill.
You don't know.
Well, I know me.
You don't know. Let's get into that. What was it like?
What, Father's Day?
No. Conception. Go ahead.
So, God was like, look, Mary. And I might butcher this as well.
Oh, the Immaculate Conception.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to throw this thing up in you, even though you straight up virgin, like.
Yeah.
We going to keep you nice.
Prim and proper.
Yeah, we don't ever want you to feel like a
whore.
No, well, we don't want you to live life like that.
Well, that's what they were considered back then.
Okay. So we're just going to magically zap this sperm into your...
There was no sperm.
Eggshell.
There was not even an egg.
We're just going to drop homie like this 6 months, bam.
Yeah, dude.
And then 3 months later, out came...
Amazon can't even get my packages on time, and God's like, boom, baby.
That's what I'm saying, And he continues to do the damn thing because guys be like, they be going out, and then 3 months later, girl be like, hey, I'm 6 months pregnant, and it's yours.
How the fuck? That's
Shout out Tito.
That's Tito math.
We thought about the same person, man. You know what I'm saying? But Father's Day, dude, let's, when you think about, you've been a father for what, 6, 7 years?
Almost 9.
9 years, okay. I'm thinking about the younger ones, what, 5?
He's about, yeah.
About?
Yeah.
What is he? Is he 5?
He's about to be 6, but I'm wrong.
Okay. So you've been a father for a little over 9 years.
Yeah, next
correct?
month it'll be 9 years.
Okay, 9 years, exactly. I know you didn't grow up with that father figure.
Okay.
But you yourself, how did you go about just not even learning the ropes, but just deciding this is how I'm going to go about it? Were there little things that you took from other people, or is it just, hey, I know what I didn't like, let me switch that up?
Okay. I'll tell you. When I was a kid, when the teacher has you write your little 3 paragraphs or whatever talking about what you want to be when you grow up? All the kids in my class, we were this young for the kids to be like, I want to be a ballerina, I want to be a cop, I want to be an astronaut, firefighter, all this stuff. I remember being like 10 years old, writing like 7 paragraphs about how I just wanted to be a dad. That's all I wanted to do is be a dad, and I would talk about like times that I wish my dad was there that I can't wait to be there for and stuff like that. And so I didn't like, my dad wasn't my father figure, but I had my grandfather.
Yeah.
I lived with my grandparents for most of my life. My mom too, but my grandfather, dude, he fucking cement mason for 40 years. Honorable man. He went in Vietnam, fucking born in Des Moines, Iowa, corn-fed white boy, you know what I mean? And he treated all of us proper. He took care of us. Bills are paid. Love, we sit down, we talk, all that stuff. Taught me how to shave.
Dope.
And so that's where I got all my stuff from, is my grandfather. That's where I kind of learned to be a man. But where I learned to be a father, oddly enough, is my dad. Mm-hmm. Because I was just like, if I do everything opposite that he does, I'm going to be fucking amazing. Because the way he treated me was like shit, dude. I'm still afraid of the dark to this day because of him. I'm not afraid of the dark as in like monsters and shit. Mm-hmm. I'm just afraid of the void because I was left in the dark a lot. And like literally.
Like dude, the uncertainty of it?
No. Like literally left in the dark. Like an armoire type fucking.
All right. Yeah.
Left in a cupboard dark. Yeah. Right?
Damn.
And yeah, dude. And then like I'd be in there so long. I would like piss my pants and stuff like that. And I remember being in there for hours, bro, because Judge Judy would come through, Judge Mathis, cops, then Judge Judy. And I would just be in there listening to all that shit. And I was like, man. And I was just a little kid, dude. And I'm not trying to bring the fucking mood down or anything, but you asked me. And even as a little kid, I'm talking piss-soaked pants, right? I'm like, I will never do this. I literally cannot wait to have a kid so that I can do everything great. And like even when I met Samantha, we were 16 years old. And I told her, look, if we're going to date and if we ever get married and we ever have kids, I'm telling you right now, his name's going to be Trent Albert Olson.
Okay. Is that your grandfather's name?
Albert's my grandfather's middle name.
Nice.
And they share the same birthday.
Oh, that's incredible.
So that's why next month I'm not going to be here. We're going to go celebrate their birthdays in California.
Right? Oh, that's pretty dope. Nice.
And we all had kids young and shit. My mom had me 21 years of age. Mm-hmm. I had my first kid at 20. Okay. So my grandparents are, I mean, he's turning 75. That's still young enough to enjoy a 9-year-old boy and a fucking, you know what I mean? For sure, yeah. So that's cool. And he was like, how did you do that? And I was like, I was just thinking about you while I was smashing from behind.
Let's lighten the mood. Let's go.
No, but that's it, dude. I learned, I grew up in the church and stuff too, right? And so Stephen Hart, shout out Stephen Hart and Randy and Tracy Hart. They're actually the pastors of my first church in Flagstaff.
Owen Hart, Bret Hart.
It was a Salvation Army, dude. They married us.
Oh, dope.
They married us as our wedding gift. They gave that to us, right? But I remember growing up, dude, my mom and my dad would fucking go at it, and my mom would kick him out, and then she'd be on the phone or whatever, and then Randy Hart would come pick me up, and I'd stay the night over there.
Okay.
And like I'd be sitting on the stairs or whatever. They had a huge immaculate house, right? Because the church paid for everything, and they're having a good time. And I just remember being like, dude, Steven, you're complaining right now because you don't have the newest fucking controller for the Xbox, or you don't have the newest video game. And I'm like, I don't even have a fucking dad. You know what I mean? So I'm sitting on the stairs like fucking just bummed out while they're playing Super Smash Bros. And shit. And I'm just like, I wish I had that. You know what I mean? I would take like mental pictures of all my friends enjoying their family and be like, I'm going to do that. Oh, I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
Picking and choosing of like a buffet of memories that I can't wait to fucking create. You know what I mean?
For sure.
All the way from like a baby to an adult. Like I'm going to go fishing with my kids. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's just, so yeah, that's it.
So like for example, one saying that my dad always told me was, well, he would say, you know you're successful in your life when you give your kids more than you were given. Mm-hmm. And that was always like his measuring stick. Mm-hmm. And obviously he did fantastic and gave us way more than was provided for him. His father died when my dad was 13. So he kind of had to learn on his own. He had a good dad. He was just a hardworking dad as well. 10 siblings, so 11 total. So at a young age, he had to kind of figure it out and become that father figure, hold it down, work at an early age or whatnot. So that was like the measuring stick, is like if you can provide, and I don't even think it's a financial thing. I think knowledge, wisdom, and the ability to give them their own path, and you just guide when needed. And at the end, they're like, I became who I wanted to become, but I had things at my disposal to help me get there. Mm-hmm. So for you, when you look at your beautiful kids, and what's a win? What's a success at the end of the day? What do you view as like saying, I did a great job?
I bought him a house. I never had a house.
Okay.
We went from apartments to sleeping on couches. And I remember one time my mom had this boyfriend, and we moved from California to Nevada so that he could go to school. And my mom was already older and whatever. So we moved into Nevada. We moved into Reno, and we moved in with his sister and her dude. And she had 3 kids. So like my mom and her boyfriend slept on the couch and the floor in a 2-bedroom, 1-bedroom or 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment. While her 3 kids slept on the top bunk and I slept on the bottom bunk. Like, that's the kind of shit that we were doing. My whole life, bro. I can remember when like 90% of my furniture was milk crates. The entertainment system for the TV was a fucking milk crate. Chairs, dude, coffee tables. I didn't have a fucking bed frame until I was already a grown man. Everything
yard
was
sales.
It was either on the ground, mattresses on the ground,
thrift store,
or fucking milk crates, bro.
Yeah.
And that's the shit that I live. So now that I'm even in this, like even this studio, right? Way nicer than anything I ever fucking had as a kid. And this is just a for fun room.
Right.
It's like, what? Like, I'm 30 years old.
You created it.
I did that. But it's bittersweet, man. And I hate to say that, because there's always that question of why. Why wasn't I wanted? You know what I mean? Why wasn't I important enough to change your life? And the reason I say that is because I fell into drugs and alcohol and gangs just like my dad did. And, I was thinking, like, once I have a kid, that's going to all change. That's going to change my heart. That's going to change my life. Well, it didn't.
Because you couldn't shut it off.
I did, right. And as a matter of fact, instead of making everything go away and be better, it made it worse, because I was like, oh, shit, I don't care about anything. Let's go off the deep end as hard as we can. So, I mean, I've only been clean for 3 years.
That's great, man.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. But that means for 6 years, my oldest boy had to deal with bullshit. And he was young enough that he's not going to remember, but...
No.
But...
and that's one of those things where I say, no, like, so I've said on previous shows, our past kind of creates what we are now.
Right.
It doesn't make us 100% what we are now. It just kind of gives us a little bit of remembrance, some of the personality. Sometimes you fall into that dark place. But do you think that, let's say, and I don't like doing this, but all of that made you who you are now and put you where you're at now. So we have to understand that this is what matters now.
Right. And
how we improve from this.
Right.
Because you've already tenfold.
Yeah.
You won already. But now it's, that next step. Do you think that if you had that father figure that did everything right for you, would anything be different as far as where you're at this moment? Would you be better, or would you kind of feel like you would be where you're at?
So it's like the question that I asked Honey Bunny, right? The way that she grew up and everything that she had to go through, would she go through it again knowing that she's got kids on the other end that she loves, right? I wouldn't have it any other way, dude. I'm going to be honest with you. And I feel like it prepared me, the life that I live prepared me to be a better father, because my boys will never be able to tell me, you don't know what it's like, Dad.
Yeah.
You don't know what I'm going through.
Right.
I survived it, dude. Now let me teach you the proper way to do it so you don't have to go through life the way I did.
And that's going to come.
It
can be very minuscule. It can be something that for you is like nothing.
Right.
But for them, it's the worst thing that could happen, or you don't know what it feels like to be dumped. You don't know what it feels like to not have 20 friends.
Right.
Little things like that.
Right.
Where we have to put into perspective where it's okay. Not make them feel like it's not a big deal, but because we have to understand where they're at in the moment.
Right.
But to let them understand that this is part of life.
Well, my boy just got mad at me the other day. He's like, Dad, you said that you were going to give me $10 for Robux. Roblox blocks or whatever the fuck they are. And I'm like, yeah, dude, I'll give it to you. I just got home from work. Like, hold on, give me a second. No, I want it right now, Dad. You lied to me. You lied to me. Yeah. And I'm like, dude, you got a cell phone. You got your own Xbox. You got your own everything. We used to go to the church to get boxes of food, bro. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Don't talk to me about no funky ass Robux.
Roblox.
Roblox.
It's Roblox.
No,
get it right.
But the currency in the game is Robux.
Ah,
right.
My bad.
The game is Roblox.
My bad.
But the currency is Robux.
Okay.
And I was like, don't fucking talk to me about some funky fucking tokens,
Robux,
dude. I'll buy you 100,000 Robux. Don't.
You were like Boys in the Hood. Whereas like
I got enough money to buy me 100 footballs.
Yeah, I'll buy you 100 Robux. Get off me with that.
No, for real though. And they're spoiled, man. And that, as a dad, you don't want your kids to be spoiled too much. You want to love them.
Right.
And you want to give them everything that they want in the proper way.
He's young still. You know.
Right. You don't ever want your kids to think they could snap a finger or throw a tantrum and you'll cave. But you want to give them the fun and the joy, and it makes you feel good to see that. But there's a fine line between it, dude, because I don't want him to become entitled, but I also want him to enjoy life. I want him to feel comfortable. I want them both to feel comfortable asking me for something, knowing that they got a chance. Because I couldn't ask for shit because it wasn't happening.
Yeah, no. It's like you go to the store, you wait in the car.
Right. My option was
or
no.
we go in the store, don't ask me for shit.
Correct.
We're here what we came for.
And my mom tried, dude. My mom really did try, but she was so young, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And we've actually had conversations about this in the past where she'd apologize. She'd be like, I'm sorry for being a bad mom. And I'd be like, first of all, I don't really know what to do with that, right?
You just tell them, no, you weren't because you were there.
We survived.
Right.
We did it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's a trip, dude. And I don't know if you had this realization, but I'm coming to it now, and I've been recently coming into it within the year or so, is when you're coming up, your elders, your mom and your dad or older brother or whatever you got, they're like superheroes to you. They know everything. They're perfect. They're adults.
Mm-hmm.
Then you become an adult yourself, and you start going through the stuff that they're going through or that you survived, and you're like, oh, you're just a person too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not perfect, and how did I expect you to be perfect? Oh, you got fucked up as a kid somewhere.
We don't see the behind the scenes.
Not at all. Because they're trying to protect you from that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you become an adult, and you can share these moments or whatever, and there's that clarity, that realization that's heartbreaking, but also like, okay, cool, I'm doing fine then.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing as bad as I thought I was, because if I got through that and they were feeling the way that I'm feeling right now, I got a chance.
And, you know, you're going to go through those things with your son when he's like, well, you promised this, you lied. Let him have his moment. And I'm not going to tell you how to do the damn thing, because only you know how to do the damn thing. But let him have his moment, and then let some time pass. Then you pull him aside, and you just talk about how you're here to do everything that you can for him, and that there isn't anything you would do to hurt him, and that sometimes, you know, we forget, things happen, whatnot, but that doesn't make us liars. It just, we'll do it in due time, and I'll do my best, and that's it. Like, and they'll understand, but again, it's just super young.
Right.
You know, I remember Brian when he was, you know, super young as well, and he's never really asked for stuff, but when he was like super like kid, I don't know why I say super kid, but when he was like 5, 6, 7, you know, I would only have him for like the summer, Christmas break, spring break, whatnot.
Okay.
It was the other way, because he was going to school over there. And, you know, when I don't get him for the majority of the time, I want to be the best.
Right.
I want to be the best no matter what for him and do what I can for him. But when you have him for a short amount of time, you want to give him the world.
Right.
So, like there's the expectation like, okay, I'm going to get there. My dad's taking me to Toys R Us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
right.
he won't say it, but he just knows. And then we're going to go to McDonald's. We're going to go to Chuck E. Cheese.
But fun.
Right.
Right.
And I remember this one time where we went to the zoo, had fun, went to, I want to say not Toys R Us, but Walmart or something to go look at toys, whatever.
KB Toys.
No.
Oh.
That's old school. That's
Remember
dope.
that?
From the mall? Yeah, dope. I don't know why y'all get rid of these stores, man. KB and even Toys R Us, they're obsolete now.
They're coming back.
Okay.
They're coming back in Macy's.
Okay, there we go. But
yeah, I know.
I don't want clothes in there.
Who's going to go to Toys R Us, though, when you got Amazon Prime? Be honest, bro.
I am. Dude, I like going and seeing this shit, bro.
Toys R Us will be hot for like 6, 7, 8 months. After that, the novelty is going to wear off. These new kids aren't going when they want Robux, dude.
Right, but like, because they were away, I want to say like, I don't even remember Toys R Us the last 5 years. You know what I'm saying? So like, when you have that differential in time and maybe these kids that are now 6, 7, and 8 don't know what Toys R Us is, you open that bitch up and now they're going to be like, oh shit, everything I see online, I could actually touch. I can go look at. I'm in a world of like actual, like I get it. Everything's the Oculus and, in that metaverse thing. So you can kind of see things, but this, you can actually go to Toys R Us, touch the toys, look at it, turn around, look at it, see if you actually like it, buy it.
Okay.
Or not. But that's just me. That's maybe just the kid in me because that's how I grew up.
Yeah.
Did
you love Chuck E. Cheese when you were a kid?
You know what? Like Chuck E. Cheese wasn't a thing when I was a kid. What was Peter Piper Pizza?
Okay.
That was big. Like it was way better back then than it is now, in my point of view.
But did you love Peter Piper Pizza? Getting the tokens and running through and doing all that?
The pizza was like secondary to me.
But it still exists, right?
Yeah.
You're not out there playing games. You're not out there loving it because it's done now.
Because I'm not a kid.
I know. But that's what I'm saying.
And my son's not a kid anymore, but when he was 6, 7, I was taking him to Chuck E. Cheese. 8, 9, taking him to Chuck E. Cheese. I bet you, dude, if Toys R Us comes back, take your kids to Toys R Us and let me know how that goes.
I'm going to take them.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But let's be honest. I'm taking them because I grew up with Toys R Us.
Hell yeah. But
so I'm trying to share that childhood memory, right?
I just want to see their reaction.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They're not going to love it like we did, dude, because
I don't know.
They have the internet waiting at home.
It's okay.
We didn't have the internet at home.
I get it, but just watch.
I mean,
I'm going to guess that it's going to be a big deal to them. And that they will, without you ever saying anything, they will ask you at some point in time, when are we going back to Toys R Us?
I know, but that's because it's a toy store, right? They're not growing up watching the fucking giraffe commercials.
Oh, yeah.
And shit.
No.
So it's not going to be as hype for them. To them, it's just a toy store.
Mm-hmm.
They've been to toy stores. That ain't nothing.
Yeah, but still, this is the Immaculate Toy Store.
They don't know that, though.
But they will. Once they go. It's that first time. It's like when you lost your virginity. You didn't know that. You didn't know what it was. Maybe you thought about it all the time and you heard stories or you watched stuff, but then when you did it, what was it like?
Scary as fuck.
But when you were done, what was it like? You wanted more, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
And then you haven't stopped since.
No.
That's Toys R Us for kids, bro. Trust me. But like that story with my son is we did all that. We went home and it's like 7 or 8 p.m. And he's sitting in his room playing with toys. And then all of a sudden he asked me for something. I didn't know what it was, but I think he wanted to go back to Toys R Us to get something else. Because I told him, all right, what do you want, this or this? Because, I want him to have the time of his life, but I'm not going to give him everything. So I let him choose, like, do you want this guy or this guy? Action figure, whatever. Or do you want this video game? He chose. Later that night, when he got bored playing with that one that he chose, he was like, hey, can we go back to Toys R Us and get the other one?
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, maybe in a couple of days, buddy.
Right.
Not today. Like, we're done today.
Right.
Like, that's it. Like, you got a boatload of toys. You got all these. Look at the room.
Right.
And then, but it was like a combination of that and like just being tired.
Right.
He's 6'7", and he just a fit, bro. Like,
well, he probably burnt his heart out at Toys R Us, running through every aisle, loving.
Oh,
and
yeah.
everything. Right.
And and that was the thing from like age 3 to I think even age 2. When I was bringing him over here, from age 2 to like 7, it was Toys R Us.
Right.
All the time. Like,
right.
Let's go. And that was like the main reason why he was coming to see that. Not really, but you know what I'm saying.
No,
like,
but
those
you
expectations.
go to Dad's house to have so much fun.
Yeah. So
do you remember Toys R Us? This might be after you were already growing up a little bit more.
Damn, were you calling me old, bro?
I mean, you're older, right? I'm going to say more experienced, seasoned.
You know,
right?
I've been on the universe for 39 years. That's the way I call it.
Seasoned vet, okay?
There we go.
So, do you remember when Toys R Us came out with that electronic scanning gun? And they would give you a gun in the beginning of the store.
Nope.
And you can scan everything that you wanted, and at the end, you could take it to the cash register, and they would print it out for you, and that was your birthday or Christmas list.
Mm-mm.
You remember? You don't remember that?
I never did that. I don't recall that. No, it's a possibility. I mean, you're telling me it, but no, I don't.
My dad took me one time, and he's like, "I want you to scan everything you want," and I scanned one thing. A Stretch Armstrong.
I remember Stretch Armstrong.
I scanned a Stretch Armstrong.
That dude's
I
dope.
didn't get it.
Oh, what? It was one thing, man. You had one job.
And he told me,
one job.
Scan anything you want, Garrett. Anything you want. He must have been high or something. He was on a good one.
And you went for a Stretch Armstrong. You could have went for like a Sega Genesis.
A mini.
Yeah, man.
The little one.
You were humble.
Oh, yeah.
Because to you, anything was enough.
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot. At that point, yeah.
He never went to any of my baseball games, dude. He was just getting high and watching Star Trek. You know what I mean? I'm being
that
serious.
Sucks.
That's what he did.
Yeah, dude. Like,
and like
I'm not laughing at you or anything. That visual is kind of fucked up.
When dude, it got weird for a little while. Me and my mom were sharing a bed. Hey, don't chew in the mic.
Why not?
That's
Don't. Dope.
I hated it.
Did you?
And other people hated it. We got feedback that it sounded like shit.
That was on purpose, though.
I know. Don't do it though.
Okay.
It got weird for a little bit because
now.
my mom and my dad, I don't know if my mom was thinking that she was trying to like provide a better life. Trying to keep the family together or whatever. Maybe it was her pride, like she doesn't want to have a kid with somebody she can't have a relationship with, so she tried to make it work or whatever. But he was a piece of shit, dude, really was. And I remember I slept in the same bed as my mom, and he was in my room. And my room was decorated for me.
Yeah.
And he was in my room. That was his room now.
And he was doing some shit?
No, it was just being real weird, dude. And we were living in Flagstaff, and he couldn't hold down a job. And if he did have a job, it was Jack in the Box or a McDonald's. And shout out to that. That job is a job, but he couldn't keep it. Mm-hmm. And he was always getting drunk. And that's why I hate beer, bro. I hate beer with a passion because if he was drinking liquor, we were straight. If he drank beer, he was spitting on my face and licking me and
see, I know you mentioned it
and
previously,
that's when we would fight and
but
stuff.
Like, I would ask myself sometimes, like, this dude doesn't drink beer.
I hate it.
Sometimes I would be like, what's the reason why he doesn't drink beer? Maybe he just doesn't like the taste.
Yeah, because he would like drink beer and like hold me down, dude. And he had halitosis real bad.
Halitosis.
And
halitosis.
He would lick my face, dude.
What the fuck?
Just to be mean, he would lick my whole face, but it would like flip my lip up, so he would lick inside my mouth. And he had just the shit breath, bro. The shittiest breath.
With all due respect, fuck that guy.
Oh, 100%. But I feel bad for him though, man, because his dad was even worse to him.
That's not an excuse.
I feel bad.
Look at you.
I feel bad though.
Mm-mm.
I'm a different type of. There's two different types of people, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's the victims and then there's the overcomers.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I did.
You overcomer in the bad too.
I overcome a lot, bro. Oh, so anyway, we're living in Flagstaff. He's staying in my room. I'm sleeping with my mom. And I'm like 14, bro. 13, 14. I'm already older. Mm-hmm. And we go to California for a weekend, right? And when I come back, no, dude, I had to have been like 10 or 11. We go to California. When we come back, I remember my mom telling him, no parties. I was like, isn't this his house? Like, can't he have a party?
Birthday party.
No parties. And so we come back from that vacation. And I also thought it was weird. Like, how come Dad's not coming with us to vacation? We were getting away. That's what it was. And He was real abusive, dude. Real mean, hateful fucking piece of shit. And when we came back, vases were broken. My mom tried, we didn't have much, but what we did have, my mom tried to keep real nice, you know? And so vases were broken and shit was missing. My Xbox was gone. My DVD player was gone. I had about 15 games that were gone, all my controllers, all my movies. Well, he pawned all that shit at the pawn shop for $100 for some weed. For some weed, not even a good drug, dude.
There you go.
Weed.
Well,
buy something better. He was shooting up. Buy something better, you know?
We don't condone any of this.
At all.
But you can smoke your Mary Jane, you know.
Yeah.
Go do that thing. But the other stuff, it's not worth it, y'all. Get off of that shit.
So we come back, and I'm like, oh, hey, Mom, like, all my stuff's gone. And she's like, go upstairs now. And I go upstairs, and I just hear him yelling, dude. Gene, it's not my fault. Gene, this and that. Gene, you fucking thief. You stole from your kid. You this and that. You had, like, just going off, dude. And I'm just standing in my mom's room. I'm just standing there at the edge of the bed, like fucking frozen. And I hear my dad stomping up the stairs. Boom, 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 boom. And he fucking kicks open my door in my room, starts putting all his shit in trash bags. And he comes and he finds, Gary, where are you? And he comes and finds me in my room, and he's in my mom's room. And he gets in my fucking face, dude. And I just remember his fucking face, just this demonic shit. And he's like, thanks a lot, motherfucker. And I just stood there. And he left. And I heard the door close, and I heard him. Like, he was gone, and I could hear him screaming. We lived in this cul-de-sac, and we were at the middle. And I can hear him screaming as he's walking down the street because it's getting less and less and less. And I stood there for probably about a half an hour. Just fucking frozen. It wasn't fear. It was just like, what did I do?
You processing things right there.
What did I do? Thanks a lot, motherfucker. And I was just like, I did this. I got my dad kicked out.
You didn't, but that was your thought in the moment.
Yeah.
You know, because even at that point in your life, you still didn't. Maybe you knew what the fuck was going on, but you didn't understand fully what the issues were and how what you thought a family was actually playing out to be totally false and 180 that thought.
Right.
But that sucks. You know, that's definitely, no one should have to go through that. But kudos for changing that rhythm that his dad, your dad, I don't even like calling him your dad, that guy.
Mm-hmm.
And you said, you know, I'm in my trials and tribulations, but I'm gonna go ahead and switch things up for myself because I want better things for my family, for my kids, and I want to have a hell of a time. I want to live life to the fullest, which you're doing now. You know, that's 100, man. That's you stepping up to the plate, hitting that home run, pointing it out. You know what I'm saying, Babe Ruth style, and doing your damn thing. What do you have? Not what do you have planned, but do you feel like there's a difference on how fathers like to have their day planned around Father's Day as opposed to Mother's Day? Like mothers on Mother's Day?
Okay.
Because there is.
Right. Also, before I answer that question, let me say this. There's a lot of single moms out there that will jump on Facebook and jump on Instagram or whatever and be like, Happy Father's Day to me. I don't like that. And I'm going to tell you why. A mother is a very, very, very important role to a child. Don't lessen that by taking away from it saying, I got to be both. You be the mom.
Yeah.
First of all, you can't be both. You can't be a dad. Okay?
And dads can't be mothers.
But don't want to be. Be a mother and be proud that you are doing the job that only a mother can do. And a dad, there's a difference between a dad and a father. Any dude can pump a shot into a chick and have a baby. That does not make them a father.
And at the same time, any woman can spread her legs for any guy and have a baby. I think it works both ways.
100%.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to say belittle yourself, but don't lessen Mother's Day for you because you want Father's Day as well.
Yeah.
Be a mother and be proud that you're raising your child the best that you can.
Now, I think it works the other way. Like, if the child, the son, the daughter has only a mother and they want to congratulate you on Father's Day as well, let them do that. But don't glorify yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because my dad used to do that with his mother. And, on Father's Day, he would call her and say, thank you,
Sure.
Not because his dad wasn't there, but his dad passed at an early age. So she had to continue to carry both sides of whatever. You don't carry both sides. You just do more.
Yeah.
You have to.
Right.
Unfortunately, you have to carry, the load of the weight. So, like, I think that way is okay. But, yeah, you're 100% right when people want to, like, glorify themselves and say, you know what, I did both jobs, so I get both days. Like, no, on Mother's Day, you're just the ultimate mother.
Yeah.
That's what you are. You're a mother on steroids. That's what you are.
I could never be a mother. I think that's amazing.
Hell no.
You know what I mean?
Mm-mm.
So own that and keep that for yourself. Don't try to take more.
Yep.
Because then it takes from what you already have. Just fucking enjoy that and better that if you can. You don't need to be dad too. You don't 100. Need to. That's not on you.
Mm-mm.
That's this weird society. Give me a couple likes.
I'm with you.
Maybe you can share this post. That's not real.
That's attention grabs, It
that's
is. Facebook. That's all that other bullshit, But it is what it is. We can't really, It sucks. It's dumb, but hey, man, we do what we do. We got to, like, full force forward.
Yeah.
Blinders on. Tunnel vision. Let's go. So Mother's Day and Father's Day, I feel like.
I didn't even answer your question.
No, you're going to get your chance, but now I'm going first.
Sorry.
You good. Mother's Day is like a celebration where everybody wants to get together, celebrate mothers. And I feel they like that. They love it. The attention, not because, it's petty or anything like that, but because it's how it should be. And it's just like a woman, and I'm not saying 100% a woman, but for me in general, women like to be not showered with gifts, but their presence must be known, especially if you love them.
I feel like they deserve that.
Yeah, 100. If you're doing it, it's because you think that way, not because you feel they need it.
Right.
But they cherish it. They enjoy it. They don't take advantage of it. Some do, but not all of them. To where on Father's Day, and this is just me, I feel like, yo, let me do what I want to do.
Yeah.
Maybe you could say Happy Father's Day, chill. We have breakfast or whatever, but like, and I'm single, so it's easier for me.
Right.
If I'm chilling with my son, cool, whatever. We do our damn thing. But like, when I don't want to be showered with like a party or anything like that.
No.
In general, I'm not that kind of person.
Maybe the big piece of chicken or the steak.
Yeah, maybe maybe there's a nice lunch or a dinner or whatever.
Right.
But let me get that time, that space for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I want to play video games for 5 hours that day.
Right.
Maybe I want to watch a series. Maybe I want to go to the movies by myself.
Right.
Maybe I'm going to go, I don't play golf, or maybe the boys want to go golf.
Okay.
Or whatever that is. But I just think that's the difference. I don't know how you feel about that.
Here's my thing about it, right? So Mother's Day, what do? You make mom breakfast in bed. You make sure she gets out of bed when she wants. She doesn't do the dishes that day. She doesn't vacuum. She doesn't do housework, right?
Yeah.
You take her to go eat where she wants to go eat. Maybe you get her a card and some gifts and flowers. Go get your nails done, whatever. This is why they deserve that, though. This is why they deserve that. Because for the most part, especially in today's society, the dad, the father, the husband is playing the video games 3, 4, 5 hours a day. That's real. Don't act like it's something special you get to do once a year. You're doing that most of the year.
You damn right.
Okay? Father's Day, I've always noticed, Mother's Day comes around, it's like, buy her jewelry, buy her a car, buy her this and that. Father's Day comes around, 75% sale.
Strip club.
Sales.
Just kidding.
But it's like, that's why the mom deserves that, because for the most part of the year, she's doing that anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So then we give her the day off.
Oh,
right?
It's Mother's Day every day.
A dad's job, in my mind, I'm old school. Mm-hmm. The dad is the protector and the provider and the teacher. The mom is the nurturer, the provider, and the teacher. Very similar, but one specific change. Someone breaks. I don't care how fucking independent you are, how badass of a chick you are. You may have your own company, whatever.
You could probably whoop your man's ass.
Cool.
Yeah.
Somebody breaks into the house, you tell your man to get up.
Or no, he better just know to be up there.
Because it's expected, right?
Yeah, or just
that's a good role to have.
You should have that in your heart, in your feelings, in your blood.
It's hardwired into us.
That'd be like me and my son are at home, something happens, and I'm waiting for him to go see what happened.
Yeah, that ain't it. That
you know what I'm saying?
That ain't it at all.
Maybe let Bruno go check it out first, and then I'll go, but not my kid or my significant other.
Right.
No, I'm frontline. Let's go. That gives you enough time to either run for safety or let me hold it down like that. Come kick him in the nuts real quick or some shit.
You.
You know, get some little cheap shots.
Anybody can do anything as far as being a parent, but there's some things that I think belong to a man, and there's some things that I think belong to a woman. Not as like that's your job, but almost as like a privilege. You get to own that.
You are 100 because like the nurture part. Can a dad nurture his son? Yeah, but it's not the same as the way the mother does it.
Correct.
I know that 100%.
Correct.
I think a mother's love is a little bit more deeper, and the feeling is different. It's like that security blanket.
Right.
It's always there when you need it. Or even when you don't need it, it's just always there.
Right.
So they can bleed into each other. I believe, you know, when it comes to man and woman or man and man, woman and woman, whatever. At the end of the day, you're still man and woman because there's a masculine part,
right,
and a feminine part,
right.
You know, whatever.
Sure.
So today's day and age, don't take that the wrong way. Whatever you want to do with that.
Don't apologize for saying that.
Oh yeah, I'm not apologizing. I'm letting y'all know. Yeah. There's always going to be a man and a woman in every relationship.
For truth, dude.
Yeah, same, you know, hell yeah. Lost my train of thought.
That's fine. I'll keep going. So
keep going.
As a father, I think it's your job to also do the harder things in life.
Oh, here's what I was going to say. Sorry, I'm going to cut you off now.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm not going to say I'm sorry. I did, but I take that back.
No, I owned it. It's mine.
Your feelings towards each other are one thing. Your responsibilities can bleed into where it's a teamwork type of thing.
Uh-huh.
But there's always going to be something that this person is expected to do, and vice versa.
Right.
It's that thing you're talking about. It's the mother. It's the father. Independence, like, I get it. I feel like women, no, not even women. Some will take that the wrong way and feel like to be independent, I got to run the show.
Right.
I got to do everything. I'm on top. Just chill.
Yeah.
Everyone can be 50-50.
Yeah.
Because you can't pick and choose when to be independent.
Right. And
I see that a lot. Or like, I'm independent, this, that, and the other. But there'll be times when it's like, well, you know, like,
you're not paying for dinner tonight?
Or you're supposed to, like you can't pick and choose when you're going to be independent.
Keep that same energy year round.
And have a badass team.
Yeah.
That's it. You know, maybe both of you guys are independent, but you guys lock up and it just works.
Right.
You can still be independent badass, but you don't have to feel like I'm better than the other person, because that shit ain't going to work.
But those responsibilities and a role that a father is supposed to play, let's even say burden maybe, it's I'm proud to have that responsibility.
Oh, it's fun.
It's not something that I have to do or like, oh, that's not fair. Like right now, dude, let me tell you, it's Saturday, right?
No. Yeah.
Yesterday, I woke up at 2 a.m. I was at work by 4 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Got off work at noon.
Mm-hmm.
Got home by 1.
Didn't go to the gym.
Mm-hmm. Had immediately went to bed so that I could wake up at 4 o'clock.
Oh, that's why. Yeah, right. Okay.
Had to be back at I picked up a second job.
Yeah.
Back to work at 5 p.m. Worked 12 hours. Got home at 5:30.
I'm a bad little kid. I was assuming some shit, bro.
Woke up at 9:30 so we could do this podcast. That's the shit that, like, yeah, it sucks, but that's grind, and I get to do that. That's what I get to bring to the table for my
You ain't
family.
whining about it. You ain't like, I gotta, no, you just do it.
Right.
Because you know it has to be done.
Right.
But, yeah, man, I was like, where does dude at? Not in the gym. But, yeah, I remember you told me that a few days earlier, or even Thursday, you were like, no, Wednesday. You said you had picked up another shift and that you were going to be, like, low on sleep for the show. which, it is what it is, but yeah.
But even still, it's 12:30 right now.
Mm-hmm.
I got to be back at work tonight at 5 and do another 12-hour shift.
Another shift.
But that's what I get to do. I get to provide for my family. I get to pay bills. I get to do that. It's not I have to. It comes back to that 7-paragraph paper that I wrote. I can't wait to grow up to pay bills. I can't wait to grow up to provide.
Yeah, it's all perspective. It's how you view shit. Some people be like, man, why I got to do this? Why I got to do that? Why I got to pay for this? Why I got to pay for that? I get it. There are some things where you're just like, why the fuck do I pay taxes on the shit that I do? I work, you take 25, 30, 35% away from my check. So essentially, I'm working 1 week for free out of the month.
Sure.
That's what's happening because the government needs one of my weeks for free. That's the bullshit.
Yeah.
But all the other stuff, we decide it's all good. We got to fix that shit. IRS is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Let's roll. What you going to be working late tonight?
Yep.
Into the morning.
Also, let me say this.
I'm
cut you off.
Go for it.
I may not have been in the gym, but I stayed on my fucking calories. I didn't overdo it. I didn't find an excuse. Oh, it's 2 a.m. I should just go to Jack in the Box. Nope.
And that's where old Garrett would have been like,
yep.
I didn't go to the gym, so I might as well just have me something anyways.
Nope. I took my food with me. I took my water with me. I did what I needed to do. I made sure I got my steps in. I didn't just sit there.
That's good, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes I might seem like a bad little kid because I'll assume some shit. But, somewhere in between all them webs and fog and shit, there's the goodness of me just wanting to make sure that you're doing what you want to do.
Sure.
Yeah. So that's good, man. That's just you staying on top of things and doing your thing, understanding what's necessary in life at the moment.
Right.
We'll take a bite out of that fruit here soon, where we don't got to take them extra shifts.
Yeah.
Or be told to stay, 2 hours past, whatever.
Yeah.
Things of that nature. But yeah, man, we have to be grateful for what we have and the opportunities we have and move forward with that. Tomorrow is Father's Day.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be very low on sleep.
Mm-hmm.
What's your day looking like?
So I'm going to get home about 5:30 in the morning. I'm going to shut her down till about 11, maybe noon. And I'm going to take everybody out to go eat.
Nice. Where are you guys going?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I just came up with that right now. But
I feel like you got to go get some
I don't care where the fuck we go. My kids just got back from California after being gone for a week. I didn't get to see them.
Oh, that's dope. I didn't know they were back.
Yeah, I didn't get to see them because they were.
How was that? Them being gone?
They were with my mom.
Right.
And they were with my grandparents.
But for you, what did that feel like? You and Samantha, not Stephanie, Samantha, or maybe she was Stephanie on some occasions.
Yeah.
That shit works. Were you guys running around naked, at the house, chilling because nobody was here? And then was there a moment where man, where the kids at? 2 hours later?
Honestly, bro, this is kind of selfish of me, man. If I miss them because those are my little homies.
Oh, yeah.
But it was nice to not feel bad that I have other stuff I got to do too.
Mm-hmm.
Because during my week, I'm going to the gym, I'm meal prepping, I'm going to work, I'm editing the podcast, I'm constantly fucking working, dude.
Yeah.
And they want to be with me. They're on summer break right now.
Yeah.
So while I'm trying to edit this 2-hour video, they want to talk to me. They want this. And sometimes I find myself going, okay, bud, but let me just, and I start getting irritable and I start getting like, oh man, I really want to do this. And it's not that I don't want to talk to you. I'd love nothing more than to shut her down and just talk to you about Sonic the Hedgehog. That would be dope.
Yeah.
But I'm grinding right now so that in the future, when I'm very successful and I'm looking back, these are my grind days that I get to talk about. And I get to tell other people as to be motivation, push through that.
And you'll still be grinding,
of course,
in that future, but it'll be a totally different grind.
Of course.
A totally different outcome and output.
Right.
And
it won't feel so much like this rat race.
Give.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Do.
Right. And my tank's running on empty right now, dude. I'll be honest. And it has been for a little bit. And You know, just the way the fucking gas prices, bro.
Dude.
Fucking gas prices.
Dude.
You know what I mean? Everything just
every
seems...
fucking day I'm at the gas station.
Every day.
Every day.
Every fucking day, dude.
And then I'm like, okay, $35.
Right.
Oh, next day, $35.
Right.
Fuck. I can only imagine, like, because my job, I'm driving everywhere.
Yep.
You know, I don't drive long distances.
You're driving all
but I'm
day.
constantly just driving.
Yep.
So it's like, y'all got to fucking do some shit, man. What the fuck is going on up in the fucking White House? Some bullshit. Y'all got to fix some shit. Y'all fucked up.
Yeah.
And it's not even the White House. Whoever's fucking running this shit, fucking step out of your fucking cage. Let's roll. Let's fix some shit. Quit being some little bitch-ass motherfuckers. Ain't fixing nothing. You making people suffer because we got to pay all this bullshit gas. Everything's going up. But guess what ain't going up? Motherfucking wages. Step your fucking game up before we turn this shit into fucking, what? Civil War type shit? Dude, Avengers type shit?
A lot of people aren't even surviving this, what's happening right now.
Exactly. And we haven't even hit the top of this shit.
Right.
Just wait. Like, I don't even want to say this, but dude, this is a whole different topic. But the housing market gonna crash like a motherfucker.
Yeah. Did you see Bitcoin took another hit?
Oh, it's been taking a hit.
It took a significant hit.
Oh,
yesterday,
yeah,
like 7%.
Oh, it's been going down because they're trying to feed this narrative that the dollar is more important. To each their own, whatever. But we know the dollar is a piece of shit lie.
Yeah.
Bitcoin is based off something that's actually productive, and there's actually a monetary value to what you have. Paper is just paper,
right? And
you print that shit out, and we're gonna see the results of that.
Yeah.
And we're seeing it, and people are gonna suffer through it, and we haven't even reached the fucking. We're like on level 2 to like level 5 of what they're trying to get us to, and they're doing this shit on purpose.
Yeah.
You know, they got Biden out there as a puppet. I'm gonna be real. He's just a puppet. I feel bad for him. He doesn't know what the fuck's going on. He's just being told what to say. And you got all these other people trying to say, well, you ain't doing shit.
Yeah.
This is all a fucking plan. But people won't fucking get up and realize and do their fucking the word realize. Think about that word.
Realize.
Real eyes.
Right.
Like, use your own vision. That's the realization of it. Understand what's happening. And let's go. Let's do something about it.
There was a Tupac shirt that said that one time, and it said, real eyes, realize, real lies.
Yes, sir.
That shit was dope.
We're just cattle in a fucking...
Speaking of cattle, did you see that there was 10,000 head of cattle that just fucking miraculously died of heat exhaustion?
In Kansas.
Yeah.
But it's hotter in Arizona.
Yeah.
It's hotter in Texas.
You saw that?
Hotter in Florida.
Factories are going up in flames, dude.
Dude, all that shit is on purpose. This is all a fucking game.
I'm really trying not to think that way, but it's like, how can you not? It fits together too
If you
perfectly.
just sit back and not watch an inch of what these motherfuckers are saying and just actually sit back and use your own process of how you think shit, the answers are within you. But when you have someone barking at you saying it's this, that, and the other, they trying to switch that up. It ain't like that, dude. It's exactly what you feel it is. Deep down, what do you feel this shit is? You think our government's that stupid for this shit to be happening?
I feel like when the movie first came out, I was like, that's a radical idea. And I'm talking about the movie The Purge. And now I'm like, that doesn't seem too far off.
Movies are created for a reason.
That doesn't seem too far off. I could not even could I see that
they
happening.
Don't even
I could understand it, and low key, I could kind of accept it. And that sucks.
It does, dude, because when you're by yourself and it's just you, okay, let's go.
Yeah.
But when you got shit you got to protect,
right?
That thought process don't work that way.
Right.
But, you know, it's going to take a higher level of thinking and wisdom to get through this bullshit and understand it's just bullshit.
Yeah.
And kind of create this different mindset of how you think, how you do things, and not let that outside fuck with you, because the more you give it credence, the more you give it power, the more it's going to be in your face, in your face, in your face.
At least we're getting another stimulus check and a gas check.
Well, I heard some bullshit that they were trying to do some cards to like alleviate, but they had issues with the chips and they weren't able to fucking do that shit.
Oh, I heard it was going to be a check, $200 per person.
What is that going to do? Pay for fucking 4 days of gas?
I'm just saying.
4 days?
I'm just saying I'll take it. I'll use it.
You better do that 200 every fucking third day.
Yeah.
If you going to really alleviate gas. Or give the people the 200 and put that gas back down to fucking 250.
Right.
Quit fucking with us already, man. That's bullshit.
But
we ain't going to buy electric cars.
No.
Unless you're going to give them away, we're not going to go
and
fucking.
you can't afford them.
Exactly.
Right.
Let's make it more expensive, but let's make it better for the environment.
Right.
Quit fucking lying, bro.
Right.
When you can't have these fucking people working in the oil fields doing this shit, you're gonna lose jobs. Gas prices going up. That's all you're doing. Oh, come on, man. This motherfucking place is fake anyways.
And dude, for the nuclear power it takes to make the batteries for a Tesla, is it even really that much better?
People act like connecting their shit is free.
Right. Electricity doesn't just fucking fall out of the sky. I mean, it does. It literally does. But it doesn't get harnessed for free.
Dude, we've been set back so much. Like, oh man, I can't wait till my brother gets on to talk about like how technology was back in the day, all that shit they hid from us. But I'm gonna let him get into that. That's gonna be some dope shit. But I want to say a quick shout out because there's the homie at my job where he started watching the show and he's like hyped about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's like, man, I'm telling my homies about it. And he's I'm excited, this, that, and the other. And that's how we kind of bonded because, I'm always nice to everyone.
Right.
But like, teenagers, they're kind of like iffy as to who they're going to lend themselves to. But once he started to get to know like, oh, this guy's pretty, he's decent, whatever. Yeah, dude, he opened up and really cool. So shout out to the homie Ivan.
All right. Shout out Ivan.
Straight up future badass musician. So can't wait to check some of those things out. But yeah, shout out to him, man. Hope you enjoy the show and thanks for watching. But
like, subscribe, and share too. Give it to him.
Oh yeah,
dog.
I'm pretty sure he did all that.
Tell him to.
No, like he showed me his YouTube, his searches.
Ivan, you do that shit.
He did it. He showed me like. He opened up his YouTube and the first thing he comes up is all of our fucking shows.
Have you noticed?
That's love, bro.
Have you noticed? I know I've really
That's
fucking
love.
noticed. But when I search things now that I'm looking for, it may be 15 fucking scrolls down, but the Sonder experience shows up. We're working our way up, dude.
Yeah, we put you put that out there. You understand that what you're doing is what you love, and you just keep pushing it.
Right.
The numbers will come as they may.
Yeah.
The moment, like, we don't worry about the amount of people because we're going to do this the same way, how we feel. It doesn't matter if I have one subscriber and I have one person watching, great.
Yeah.
I would do this if nobody was watching. I've done this before nobody's watched.
Okay.
Cool. Or my parents are watching. Great.
Yeah.
I don't do it for that. I'm going to be the same person when there's 4.5 million people watching.
Right.
I'm just saying, so.
It helps, though. The numbers help. It feels good to see.
Oh, yeah. Like, because you're doing, you're being recognized for what you do because.
Right.
Beforehand, you just kind of feel like you're doing it. And when you don't see a number, you might think, well, maybe I'm not that good.
Yeah.
But I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, you have to understand you're the best of the best.
Right.
If not, then why are you going to do it?
It's just the time and the effort that goes into it, even in setup and cleanup and tear down and fucking setting up the cameras and making sure the audio.
Oh, you don't tell them Carlos does that shit?
No, dude, I do all of it.
Man, Carlos comes in and cleans all that shit up.
Who the fuck is Carlos?
I'm just fucking with you, bro. Carlos,
I wish we had a Carlos,
I know,
dude.
right?
So
or Jim.
We run 1.5 hour episodes on the most, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it'll take me 5 hours to edit that. Then I got to upload it.
Mm-hmm.
Then I got to make a thumbnail.
I imagine.
Then something goes wrong and I got to find a workaround to fix it.
And you're not even adding to the time that it takes for your creative process to be like, okay, you could edit shit, but just the creative process of like, okay, what part do I want to put at the beginning?
Right.
And how do I want to set that up?
Right.
Just even the thought process, you can sit there for like just a half hour thinking about what's the best option. The only reason why I say that is because like I'll be the same on Instagram. It can be a minute video, but it can take me 45 minutes to an hour just to make sure I do it the way I like it.
Right.
For the people.
Right.
So that it's presented the right way.
Right.
So
it's not that you're not proud of your work because you put the work out there, right? But that's what I'm saying. The likes and the comments and the shares, it feels good.
Oh, yeah. It feels like the recognition.
Yeah.
It feels like what you did, you received something for it.
Right. It has value.
it has value because you have to understand,
It has
like,
personal value.
yeah.
But I'm saying to see that shared value is nice.
And I think, let me not say that. I can't stand the word I think.
You've been saying try a lot more.
I said that on the last show.
You say it a lot.
I said it on the last show a lot.
A lot.
Well, because I said that.
In person, too.
No, I'm not saying that shit.
Fuck yeah, you are. You're like, I try to get a read on people. I try to.
That's what I'm saying. When I was just talking about the Tito part, that's when I was saying it a lot. That's Tito's fault. Tito got me saying some weird shit.
Tito's still trying to do math these days. Bro.
I'd be like, yo, is it 5 or 3? and when I'm counting, I'm like 1, 2, 5, 4, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's it.
You know, shout out Tito. Man, Tito get more shout outs than anybody in this motherfucker.
You know why? Because we
shout
love
out to
Tito,
the team,
bro.
Yeah, Tito's a shit. Shout out to the team. Shout out to everybody out there. You know what I'm saying? We love y'all. Father's Day, man. Is there anything that So before I get to that, I'm sorry.
What'd you get me?
Fucking protein bar. See, I'm keeping you healthy, man. I don't care what other people say.
Gifts.
Why? Last week it was a Monster 0 calorie and an apple, the juiciest apple you would ever eat.
That was a good apple.
I'm keeping you alive an extra fucking 2 days, bruh.
All right, thank you.
And now I got you a Quest protein bar, the extra crispy version.
Gift.
You haven't even opened that shit.
I ate my food already.
Okay.
I still got fucking all night. I got to save my calories a little bit.
Okay. You can take it with you, put it in your pocket.
Take it with me.
Don't let it melt, though.
I won't.
Okay. I'm thinking tomorrow what you should do is you get up and you hit up like some brisket or barbecue spot.
Ooh.
I think that's what you need to do
Rudy's
as a dad.
barbecue pit.
That's what you got to do. So that or something else, maybe Famous Dave, something that where you gonna enjoy it. The atmosphere, the food is a go. Yeah. Maybe some ribs. You know what I'm saying? Get some motherfucking ribs.
Hey, bro. You know what?
Chicken butt.
Why don't we talk to our people? How about everybody come over here and I'll make smash burgers and we'll just chill and kick it?
Shit, I'm down.
Are you down?
If everyone's down to do that,
everybody will be down.
Okay.
I think that'd be dope, dude. I got the pool set up.
I just don't want you to work, bro. You're going to be working, making them burgers.
That's not work. I mean, it is work, but like I'm with my people. I got a brand new fucking patio set out there, furniture, table, nice chairs, all that stuff, dude. I'm kind of growing up a little bit.
If you can get this thing on its wheels,
yeah, we should do that.
I'm down.
Would you come anyway, even if everybody else doesn't come?
No.
Fuck you then.
No, I would, but you're not gonna fucking set up a grill just for me.
Why not? I've done it already.
No. Other people were here.
We have established I'm a good friend, motherfucker.
I understand that. So, but I'm a better friend, and I don't want you to fucking do that shit.
Would I do it for you?
Oh yeah, I know you would. But that's my what I'm saying is I don't want you to go through all that trouble just because I'm coming over.
I want you to come over.
I get that.
All right, you're coming over tomorrow. Either way, because it's Sunday. You ain't got no job. You ain't got shit to do. I'm gonna get you high today.
I don't do that.
I'm going to get you high today.
I don't do that.
I'm going to get you high today.
I don't do that.
I'll never tell. Yeah, dude,
we
should get the crew over. I'll make burgers and we'll just kick it. Co-kicking it live in 05, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it is Father's Day, so if they already got plans, you know what I'm saying?
But they probably don't.
You better start communicating
Let's
right
be honest,
now.
They probably don't.
True.
They want to stay home and play video games for 5 hours. They probably don't.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. I think that's us on time, dude.
No, it ain't.
Literally is.
We can be. Well, that's cool.
Unless you got something else. We got like 10 more minutes.
You didn't talk about the fucking movies and shit. Well, first I want to shout out my dad. Happy Father's Day. I over appreciate everything that you have done for myself. I can't speak for my brother, but you've done a lot for us. You've always been there, even when we didn't think you were needed. Always there, like just always on top of everything, making sure the family's great. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't like sports.
Okay.
Love sports. Like he showed me what sports was all about, and I became that sports fanatic, wanting to do my best in sports arguments. That's like, I give him that.
Okay.
For sure. And I think he created a good monster with that part, because I can use that and, dabble into other aspects of talking, you know. Even if I don't know the best about it, I'm still going to try to win it, you know, kind of like that lawyer mentality. Maybe I don't know what you're talking about, but I'll figure it out. And I'll tell you why my point of view is a little bit better. And it's not always about that, but, you know, that's just my mentality sometimes. I think we all have a little bit of that where my thinking's a little bit more on point than, or you're always trying to make it better. Whatever. I'm rambling. But, yeah, shout out to my dad. Love you for Father's Day. Hard working, man. I'll tell you that. Continues to work hard, like 7 days, 12-hour shifts, 3 months straight. That's the type of shit he does to make sure that he's ahead of the game, man. So he's always done that. And
hey, did your parents talk about us?
When?
Just at all? After meeting us? Did they say anything? Did they?
Well, no, just like, yeah, you got some good friends. You got some good friends. That's what they.
But they don't like. Does your dad like me? Does your mom like me?
Yeah, dude. Okay. Yeah, hell yeah, man. My parents know that I have a good judgment and character.
Okay.
You know, especially now in my life where I don't really let people into my life.
You're right.
I don't. It's just, and you probably feel some of that sometimes. Like, this dude doesn't exist right now.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? That's just who I am. And I appreciate that you can accept that. Maybe you don't accept that. Maybe it's weird to you.
You're that 30%.
But I'm like, well, for you, okay, yeah, for the outside world, it's 30%.
Yeah.
For me, that's a lot.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's not many people are getting that at all.
That's fine.
You know what I'm saying? For me, it's still 50-50, but for you, it might be fucking 80-20.
That's fine.
You know what I'm saying? But, like, I appreciate that you just let me be who I am.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so, but yeah, shout out to my son, because he's the reason why I do everything I do. I mean, do I do things for myself? Yeah. But my main goal in life is to make sure that he's good to go.
Nice.
Everything. That's it. If he's happy, I'm happy. That's all that matters to me. You know, and as long as I stay true to my relationships that are real, that's it, man. You know, continue to be kind and move forward, and that's it, man. And wish the best for people. Not much more I could say, man. You know.
Yeah.
But the movie part. Ask me that question, bro.
Well, hold on. Let me say one thing. You went
Two
off.
things.
You went off just now. And that's dope. And I had an inner monologue, and I apologize. I wasn't really paying attention.
No, that's cool.
I got in my own mind.
I do that to you all the time.
And I want to say something right now. He'll never see this.
Okay.
He will never see this.
Never say never.
He won't. He will not. But people that love me and know the situation will. And I want to say right now, Manuel Martinez, I am the man who I am today because of you. You may not have provided what you were supposed to as a father, but I learned a lot from you, good or bad. And also the biggest thing that I need to say is I forgive you. I forgive you, and that's that. You know, that's really it. And crazy journey, unnecessary, but like I said, shape me who I am today, and all I could say is thank you, because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you, which means my kids wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you, which means I couldn't express the kind of love that I need to express that I didn't receive as a child. So thanks, man. And you'll never see it, but happy Father's Day 2022.
That's the best thing you could have done that you did for yourself. That is the last part to moving forward, is forgiving someone, even if it's unforgivable.
Yeah.
And to let someone know that that thought process isn't there anymore because you didn't overcome that.
Right.
That's the last step. So, yeah, man, that's good shit. Happy Father's Day to everyone
Happy
out
Father's
there that
Day, y'all.
did their best, continues to do their best. And
Look
before
at that fake shit, dude. What is that? Is that a dude's arm? in a fucking, or is that animatronics?
That's
animatronics, isn't it? Look at that fake shit.
That's the shit you see when you go to like Waterworld and you're like in the little tube area.
What the fuck is Waterworld?
Oh, I forgot. We're in Arizona.
What is Waterworld?
Waterworld is like
Raging
Colorado.
Waters?
Maybe like a big water park.
Oh, okay.
That's Waterworld.
It's called Waterworld? Only Waterworld I know is Kevin Costner, dude.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's the only Waterworld
Dope.
I know. That's the only Waterworld I'll accept.
That's the only water park that I know is Waterworld.
Really?
Yeah.
I fucking love a water
Well,
park.
that
dude.
water park.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's what that looks like is when you're in the fucking little cave areas and you got these fake ass things that come at you. That's what that looks
water
like.
at you.
It's not water. It ain't water.
You go to a water park right now. Where's the first spot you're going?
Wait, I pushed a button.
You're good.
Okay. First thing I'm gonna go to is probably. Everyone goes to Thunder Bay first. I don't know if that's what it's called here, but it's that big wave motherfucker.
Oh, wave pool.
Yeah, so it's always there just to kind of start. But as far as rides, I got to go for the most dangerous one first and get it over with.
Okay.
That's why I'm at theme parks, like that roller coaster shit that fucking goes like that all the way. Like I did that at SeaWorld.
Oh.
The high bullshit.
Yeah.
I got to do that.
Really?
And get it over with. That's me, yeah.
The first place I'm going to is the only place I'm going to. I'm
Lazy River?
I put foot in that lazy river, dog, and I don't come out for
You just going in
shit.
circles like
Dude.
that, all slow as shit.
And you got the lifeguard saying, you got to get out every cycle. Not me.
Fuck that.
Dude,
Says
I'll
who?
gather rafts around me. I'll gather rafts around me and just fucking watch.
You imagine if you could have like a drink with you in there, like a little umbrella drink?
Like if
just
there was
chilling?
adult nights.
No, just anytime.
But imagine.
Like an evening?
Like imagine the third Saturday of every month is 21 and over.
And it starts like at 8 p.m.?
Yeah, and they got lights and music and stuff.
Ooh,
And
that'd
they
be
bring
dope.
little-
Like midnight golfing type shit, miniature golf?
Yeah.
That shit.
That would. You probably can't, though.
What?
It'd probably be not worth it because you got everybody puking in the pool. Now they got to drain all the water. Definitely can't have any glass. It would be so
it's plastic
trash.
cups, bro.
You got people fucking in the wave pool. All right, never mind. Maybe we should.
Not even that, dude. It's like you're gonna go on a tube, and it's just a 2-person tube. I mean, it's like a 4-person tube, but it's just you two.
Yeah.
And then you on a ride, but then there's that
Why
part.
are you talking like Rodney Dangerfield right now?
Ronnie Dangerfield?
Yeah. You going on a ride?
I'm just
just you two.
You messed up the rhythm. I was just getting excited. So it's just you two, and then so the crazy part, and then you get into the dark part where it starts to slow down, and you start seeing shit.
Yeah.
The goal is to get one done,
Hit it and quit
before you get out to the sunlight again.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And see how
long
you can
is
do
this
that.
tunnel?
Oh, you talking about like a minute and 48 seconds.
Oh, I didn't know we get to go rounds, bro.
Oh.
I can smash one out in 45 seconds, dude. If I put my mind to it. And that's just me being real. If I want to get one and I'm excited, we got to...
You got to understand, like, the situation is, like, you're not naked yet, so you got to do that part. And, I mean...
Swim trunks.
But the only way that works is if you guys both know that's going to happen.
But you know, right?
I guess.
If that's the challenge.
And you're just kind of... Yeah, because you probably, like...
But at the end of the ride, you go to a booth and everybody's pictures up there like a Splash Mountain.
You just see your ass fucking doggy style, like when a fucking bulldog gets on another bulldog, and it's just... Yeah, dude, that shit. So we were talking about... Well, before the show, you asked me a question, but I'm going to ask it to you.
Okay.
What's your favorite movie back in the day where people think it's trash?
Damn.
Where you're just like, that movie's the shit, but people are like, that's trash, yo.
Okay. All right. I can't tell you how many times I watched Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I watched Honey, I Shrunk the Kids 150 fucking times, at least.
But you love it.
I love it. Wayne Zielinski is my motherfucker.
And people think it's trash, or more so people now would think it's trash?
Not even that. It's not. Most people don't even know it.
Oh, hell no.
Most people don't even know it.
Mm-mm.
But then when they do watch it, the technology ain't great.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
everybody's got
Yeah. Just the expectation.
all the new movies and shit. It's not fucking Avatar. It's not you know what I mean? But dude, I loved Honey, I Shrunk the Kids with all my heart. Also, I loved Harry and the Hendersons.
I don't know what that is.
Nobody does. You don't know Harry and the Hendersons?
Nope.
Remember the dad from Third Rock from the Sun?
The bald guy?
The bald guy?
Yeah.
He was also in Daddy's Home. He was in the first Planet of the Apes. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Okay. So he's the dad in this movie, and they find Bigfoot. And he's got this Volvo.
Is his name Leslie? No.
Is it?
No. Leslie.
I don't know. Dude, Harry and the Hendersons. Favorite fucking movie. So hokey finoki, dude, but I loved it with all my heart.
That's all that
What
matters.
about you?
Oh. Feel the rhythm. Feel the ride. Get up, team. It's bobsled time. Cool runnings. That's my favorite shit. Like, even to this day, I made my son watch it, and I'm like, he's not gonna like this shit.
Is that your favorite John Candy movie? Uncle Buck, right?
I don't think it's his best movie, but that's just. And plus, he was playing a totally different character. Like, he was just like a mean, pissed off guy.
Yeah.
You know.
And he cheated.
And he cheated.
And
they found out.
Redemption.
And he's like, yeah. But I just like it, dude, because even though it's like not based on anything true or anything, there are a lot of things you can take from it. A lot of little little messages. Like when Junior is being forced to go home because his dad's like, you shouldn't be doing this.
Right.
You got a better background. You shouldn't be out here running around with Jamaicans on a bobsled team.
Right.
You should be out there like becoming a lawyer, doing this, that, and the other, as opposed to like just doing what you want to do. That's a big lesson. And he feels like because he's always listened to his dad, Father's Day, he's always listening to his dad, that he's making his dad, you know, look at him like he's a failure.
Damn, you got a lot more out of this movie than I did.
Oh, yeah. So he's trying to force himself to go back. But then the homie, Yul Brenner, big motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
Is like, you done did too much for this. You know, you can't do that shit.
Right.
He takes him in the bathroom and he's like, tell me what you see. I see Junior. No. Tell me what you see.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's in it?
No, Yul Brenner. I don't care what you think.
That was very Jingle All the Way.
Well, that works
the cookie
too.
down. No.
It's not a tumor.
Tell me what you see. Come on, do it. I'm here.
I'll take that as well. He's like, I'll tell you what I see. I see a badass mother who don't take no crap off of nobody. Now tell me what you see. I see a badass. No, tell me what you see.
Oh, yeah.
I see a badass mother that don't take no crap off of nobody. And he just has him go over and over again. He just like changes it, goes out there, punches the fucking Swiss guy, and then gets his ass beat, but kind of learns from it. And then when his dad comes and picks him up, he's like, I'm not going. Nope. I see pride.
Dope.
I see power. I see a badass mother. You know, so like,
I need to watch this movie right now.
It's still my favorite, dude. And it's funny because like just where they come
it's on
from.
Disney Plus. We should have watched this shit instead of fucking Jurassic Park.
It's all good, man. It's not our last fucking show. Go watch Cool Runnings if you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Shout out.
That's my favorite movie all time. Some people be like, what? Yup.
Clever girl.
It's dope.
This was my shit too, dude. I watched Jurassic Park probably
Sanka,
100 times.
You dead, man. Yeah, man.
Oh, that's the little comedy relief guy, right? With the pointy face. That's you.
And he has an egg.
He's the lead,
special
isn't he?
egg.
Oh yeah, his
Kind
special
of.
egg.
Yeah, and he makes sure he puts it in. You know, it's never
And
gonna
he
break no
kisses
matter
it?
what. Sanka, you dead, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. But my son liked it, and he really likes it now. I thought he was gonna be like,
Did I tell you how much my kids love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? 1
Oh.
and 2, they hated 3. I think everybody hates
Everybody hates 3.
1 and 2, dude.
Number 2 is my favorite, but
Bro.
1 is obviously dope.
And then I'm going to introduce them to 3 ninjas.
Oh, yeah.
Colt, Tom,
Yeah.
and Rocky.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait. That's what I love doing, man. I love showing them the shit that I loved as a kid and seeing where they gauge it at. Because then I kind of get to gauge their personality.
But that's what I'm saying, dude, is like that. And if we don't show them these things because we feel it's going to be boring for them, or I can't shoot marbles with my kids because it's not what they do.
Playing jacks.
Yeah, dude, but they just don't know.
Yeah.
That's why Toys R Us is going to be the fucking world for them.
Well, both my boys have completely different personalities.
Perfect.
So either they both hate it, they both love it, or one or the other might like it. And that's cool. And sometimes I'm sitting like my jam is, well, not anymore, but I would wake up at like 6:30 in the morning on a Saturday because that's sleeping in to me.
Oh, yeah.
And I'd be on my recliner, no shirt and shorts, chilling.
Cereal.
And both of
Not
I'm
yet?
on the recliner, and they both would come up at the same time, fucking sleepy, looking all crazy, coming up to me. And I'd be like, what do you guys want to watch? I don't know. All right, I'll put this on. And they'll watch it for maybe 10, 15 minutes, and they either both stay and we watch the whole thing.
Okay.
Or one slides down and goes and does his thing.
Starts playing the piano.
Yeah, does whatever he wants to do.
That's dope.
I love being a dad, man. It's my all-time favorite thing.
That's all that matters.
That's my all-time favorite thing. I love being a podcaster. I love being a friend. I love being everything. I love life, but I would give it all away. And the only reason I do any of it is because I get to be a dad. So that's what
100%.
Yeah, that's my shit, dude.
100%, man.
Priority.
That's what it is. It all boils down to the very simplest things in life. Like I always talk about, you do things because something comes with it, like a highlight, this, that, and the other. But when it comes to being a father or just a parent in general, you don't need no highlights. You just do it because it makes you feel good.
All right.
And you protect your kind, and let them become what they want to become. Let these seeds blossom into oak trees, man, or whatever, a beautiful rose, whatever it takes, so.
And make time, dude. Make time.
Find a way.
You're going to work. You're going to have your fucking buddies. You're going to do this and that.
Yeah.
Get on the ground and color with your kids. Make that time.
Listen.
Do the Play-Doh shit that you don't want to do.
It can be the most.
Let him
it doesn't
tell
make
you about
sense.
His favorite Pokemon. Let
all
him just
that.
Talk to you.
And be genuine, and even if you don't know what they're talking about,
right,
pretend to be like in another world with them.
Love it with them.
Yeah.
Because that imagination dies, right? And we all love it. And you don't realize that as you're a kid and you're playing on the ground and you're playing with your cars and you got your whole little city, everybody's got their individual lives. You love it as a kid, but somewhere along the lines, life fucks you up and you start losing that imagination. So just because you don't have that imagination, your kid comes and wants to play toys with you, don't fuck it up for them and be like, this isn't real. You got to let them enjoy that. And don't try to tell them, no, you got to play it this way.
Mm-mm. Yeah, there you go.
Don't play it this way. You have to let them play it their way.
Yep.
That's what it's about.
That's how it is.
Take us out of here, dude. Episode 51, dog.
Thank you guys for checking out the show, this Father's Day edition of the Sonder Experience, episode 51. Again, we do this for the love of it. We would love for you guys to like, subscribe, comment, do all that. Like, we need more comments. If you're watching the show, let us know what you like. Maybe there are some things you don't like, or just whatever.
And let us know what you don't like so we could change it up and build on it.
Probably won't change it up, but
we can build on it. We can build, like say I don't like Jesse chewing in the mic, and we'll build on it.
I still chewed in that bitch. Hey, don't tell me what you don't like about me, because I will fucking do that 10 times worse. No, I'm not. I'm just who I am.
Don't tell me what you don't like, or I'm gonna do it.
If it's me,
that's bully.
Okay, I'm a bully. Let's keep it real. No, but again, guys, appreciate you guys for watching the show. Again, like, subscribe, comment, do all that wonderful stuff. You guys have a great weekend, a great day. Just do what you want in your life. Understand that maybe things aren't working out at the moment, but if you keep your head on straight and keep reaching for that goal, you're going to get it. You be whatever you want. Do what you love. Thanks for watching. We're out.
Later.